When we first moved in, we started having strange things happen.
They want to get your attention. Have you ever seen him?
You know, we saw the shadow. I better not find out this sucker's a serial killer.
I felt another presence join us.
Gee.
There was a tragic accident.
Holy cow!
Are you okay?
Are they charging? What did we start? I'm psychic medium Kim Russo. And this is Celebrity Ghost Stories.
We brought this evil spirited woman out there, and the spirit went nuts. This is where Tammy and I live. This is a 740-acre horse and cattle ranch in the southern part of Oklahoma. We've been here, oh wow, 21 years. The house is on a hill. Actually, I created the hill from a lake right over here. I dug the lake, took the dirt, made the hill, put the house on the hill. It's pretty cool. When we first moved in, we started having strange things happen. Lights going on, lights going off, TV on, TV off. Flushing the toilets, turning the water on, turning the water off. Stuff would be missing, and then it'd just show up. It was one thing after another. One night, I was in bed when I saw the shadow moving in the bedroom. The shadow got me, man. It was about 4 feet off the ground. It came across the room and went into the bathroom, turned the lights on. And I'm just freaking out. I get the chills talking about it.
From what I hear, Terry and his wife Tammy have experienced some very frightening paranormal activity. And I'm headed over there to see if I can help them figure out what is happening on this ranch. I'm getting fragmented visions. I keep seeing a bridge. The other thing that I keep connecting to this bridge is this vision of a man. He has this gun draped across his body. And he walks back and forth. I'm not sure yet what his role is. He's on a mission of some sort. Feels like he's protecting that area. I can't tell if he is a Native American. I feel like he's part of a tribe.
I believe there are spirits. And I don't know where they came from or who they are, but why are they hanging around my house? I mean, I'm not leaving here, you know? Hello, girls. This has been the hardest year I've ever had travel-wise. I've been gone 80% of the year. It's crazy. Come on, chick. I've been gone every day this week. I didn't get into early this morning. I'm not here enough. I work so hard, I don't get to enjoy this. It takes a unique kind of person to want to live like this.
I am feeling a lot of anxiety, and I know it has to do with the energy that's on this ranch. Wow, this is interesting. I saw a young woman. She's wearing a white nightgown. I feel like that girl in the nightgown has a connection to horses. Could we pull over here? I'm drawn right here. Oh my gosh. There's the bridge. This is exactly what I saw in my vision. There's some huge amount of energy. This is the waterway I was seeing. That's the bridge. That man with the rifle was patrolling that area. But what does that have to do with Terry Bradshaw? I have no idea.
My wife wants to know everything about all the stuff that was going on here. That's her nature. Yeah, there's a part of me that certainly wants to know, but I hope it's one of those sweet spirits. I better not find out this sucker's a serial killer.
Wow, this is beautiful, but a little intimidating. There's the house, all the way up on that hill. How nice.
There she is, in all her splendor.
Hey, Terry.
How you doing, Kim?
Good to meet you. Mwah.
Pleasure.
Oh, my
Welcome
goodness.
to the ranch.
Thank you. I heard you have a little activity.
Well, we've had a lot of activity, and I'm here to tell that you're the lady that can help figure this out.
I'm not quite sure of your story. I don't know exactly what you've experienced,
Right.
to be honest, but I've already been picking up a lot,
Stop.
a lot. There might be some entities here that need to get the boot.
Move on.
Move on, right.
Well, no, wait, let me take you around.
This is your sanctuary, right?
Definitely home.
I want to meet your wife. Is she here?
Yeah, come on. Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
This is Kim.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a hugger.
Good to see you. Thank you
Great.
for coming.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
You don't mind if I sit?
No, please, sit down, relax,
got to.
relax. I understand that there are a lot of unusual occurrences that you cannot explain in
Yes.
your home.
Yes, very interesting things.
Have you ever called anyone else in besides me?
No, we haven't.
Oh, you guys are procrastinators.
Should I tell her why?
Yeah.
I wanted to. He doesn't. He's a little bit scared. This is something I've wanted to do for quite some time. Terry's been a little afraid of it, but I really wanted to find out why it's all happening and what we can do that might change it.
It scared us a lot at first, though, because some of the things that were happening were just so bizarre.
Let me give me an example,
Well, here, can I show you?
please.
Okay. This is where we have rocking chairs. We used to have another rocking chair sit here, and these rocking chairs will rock.
On their own?
Yeah.
Yes. They just rock on their own.
This is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So-
like a breeze or anything.
No.
Yeah, it's a
No.
deliberate movement.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
you need a force
Yeah.
to get
Right.
this going.
Yeah, this is two. My mom and dad were sitting right there. They called me in from the other room. Terry, come here. Look. So these rocking chairs were just, man, they were going after it.
So you've seen it?
Yeah.
No.
And then the other thing over here that happens, so we have 3 daughters, and if they're upstairs for the night, they're like, it's like a dance party going on up here, thumping and noise and not music, but just lots of noise. And somebody was knocking, pounding on the door, and then it was going down the hallway.
My girls, they will not go upstairs at all. At all. Let me tell you, these spirits, this energy, they take our stuff. And I don't know what they do with it.
But then it reappears sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
Not only
we figured out what they do with it. I had this specific bag that we bought in Spain. Great for traveling. I've been looking for it for a year, going, where is that bag? Where's that bag? yesterday. Upstairs in the laundry room, there's a door that opens into the attic. I opened the door. The bag is sitting right there. Look what I found. I've been looking for this suitcase. I've been accusing my daughter of swiping it. I have no reason to be up there with a suitcase.
Took my screwdriver while I was fixing the air conditioner.
That's right.
Set it right there at my eye, turned around to get it, gone.
I feel they want to get your attention. There's this man I've been picking up pretty much the whole day. He's younger, 30s maybe. And he paces back and forth with the gun.
Wow. That's scary.
Has anybody ever reported a woman in a nightgown, a white nightgown? She roams around at night, and she wears this white nightgown. Between 17 and 20, she's young.
Okay.
She's a young lady. There's something connected to her and fire and smoke. Has anyone seen her?
We did take a picture of these fireplace covers, and when the picture was developed, it was a picture of a lady's head.
Oh my God. Has anybody ever reported a woman in a nightgown? There's something connected to her and fire.
In our bedroom, we did take a picture of these fireplace covers, and when the picture was developed, it was a picture of a lady's head.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in this, you know, as if it was formed from the smoke on the screen, but it was
a lady.
It was like not that we were looking for it. It was just like, look at this. Oh my. Yeah.
Scary.
You don't have that picture, do you?
No,
No,
we
we
have looked
don't
everywhere
anymore.
for it.
There's some kind of connection with this young girl in the fireplace and horses. There's a connection that she didn't get past. Now, I know you have horses out there, but is there one that you have a better bond with, you personally? Perhaps the horse is maybe either older now and we don't really ride the horse.
I don't know. You have to give me a little more info.
I feel like she is very, very interested on what goes on out there with the horses. Do you think we could go there?
Sure.
If you don't mind, I would get a better feel.
Okay.
Sound good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go.
If that horse talks, I'm out of here. I'm telling you that right now.
I feel as if once I get closer to the horses, I'll be able to get a better feel for what's happening around this ranch and what's going on spiritually.
I figured out the horse. It's Mahina. Her name is Sweet Mahina. And
Is she here?
She is, and that's where we're gonna go.
Oh, watch, the dog is...
Don't worry. I know. Come on, Grady. Come on, good girl. All right, gang, here we go. Oh, she's gonna be back there. There she is.
Oh yeah, she's a blackish gray.
Ah.
Look at them looking at you.
Are they afraid of humans?
Oh no, they'll come over. They're curious.
There she is. Hey, girl.
Hey girl, come here.
I want this
Come here.
special. Hey.
Mahina, come here. Come on. Come here. Mahina. Come on. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. This is Sweet Mahina. Nobody wanted to keep her when she was born because they were like, she's not show quality, she's not this, she's not that. And I threw a fit every time someone said they wanted to sell her.
So this is your special horse?
Yes, yeah.
This is her.
Look how sweet she is.
She's beautiful.
That's why she's Sweet Mahina.
While I was petting Sweet Mahina, hi, baby. I started to sense the energy of the ghost in the white dress. I have to be honest. I keep getting visions of that young girl. she had this one special horse. And somehow it connects a little bit to you,
Okay.
in a sense where maybe you have this special horse that you saved,
Oh, yeah.
but you saved Mahina.
Yeah.
I have this whole sense of a fire, and there was a tragic accident with that young girl in your house. She saw fire, and she hurried to get the horses. And I feel as if the horse was really petrified of the fire. This girl, as she was letting the horses out of the barn to save them, one of them knocked her over on accident, and she burned to death. And she connects on this land. And I think it's very ironic that you see her in the poof of smoke out of your fireplace.
Yeah. Now, are you okay?
Oh, what are they doing? They're probably sensing the energy here.
Maybe we should get back in there.
Yeah. Are they charging?
Holy cow. Get the out of here. Where's Gravy?
Gravy! Wait. Gravy!
See her?
No.
Here he is!
Go. Go.
This guy is really close.
We gotta go, guys, I think, for real, though. Like, this is like... Golden horses are charging.
Holy cow.
What did we start?
Where's Gravy?
Gravy! Wait. Gravy!
See her?
No.
Here he is!
Go. Go.
As I am bringing through the energy of this woman in the white dress, the horses started getting restless, and they felt threatened.
This guy is really close.
We gotta go, guys, I think, for real, though. Like, this is like... Golden horses are charging.
Holy cow.
What did we start?
Look at her.
Oh my God. What is she doing?
Kicking and running. They don't do that.
We're going as fast as we can. What'd you get us into?
To go?
Hold on, Patrick.
Get out of here.
That was scary.
We started something.
That's crazy.
The energy is kicking up.
Look at this.
They don't do this?
No.
No. No, they sure don't.
They sense something here. Animals are very in tune to the spirit world, so much more than humans. Look at those horses!
We don't know what's going on out there.
Kim, say hello to Gerald Jackson. How are you?
Hi,
He's our
Gerald.
trainer.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, were you going to check on him? Yeah, I saw it running around.
Wait a minute, so you came because you saw them acting up? That's not normal, you say?
No. They settle back down.
Well, I got her away from him. She's bad news. We brought this evil spirited woman out there, and the spirit went nuts and got in one of those horses, and they stirred up the whole place.
What do you... No, no.
Yeah. You can relax now.
Thank you, Gerald.
Well, that's nice. There you go.
Wow. I feel we had some sort of divine intervention that was helping us get out of that situation with the horses.
Come on, Gravy. Gravy girl.
Wow, that was some crazy experience.
Yeah.
And I think that they felt danger close. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
Okay, have you?
No, we've been in the pasture. I've been out in the pastures a lot, and you might occasionally see one horse just, you know, get a little aggravated, but I've never seen the whole group just start circling and doing that.
And I feel like it had to do with once I started talking about that girl who died in the fire trying to save her horse, which we found out is similar to you saving Mahina.
Yeah.
So I just want to remind you, you're not off the hook.
Off the hook.
You told me earlier that there was a lot of activity in the upstairs bedroom that you did not want to go in.
Well, no, I would not go by myself.
What if I just go with you?
Yeah, I'm apprehensive.
I kind of think you need to know what this is, so let's go. You lead the way.
You're the man. Go get him.
He is the man. We will meet you on
Okay.
this side of the house when we're done.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go.
As I'm walking with Terry, somebody from the spirit world stops me to give me a message. And when spirit calls, I listen.
What are you barking at?
If you don't mind me telling you what I'm picking up, I do feel I have your dad, and I feel like he has a few messages.
Really?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He said to me, ask him about my tree. You planted it somewhere
we
for
planted
him?
it in Shreveport in our front yard.
And
As little bitty boys, we helped Dad plant it.
he does make me feel like you've seen the tree since you planted it. You know, or you visit it every now and then again.
We visited it.
Not too long ago, maybe?
Maybe a year.
Okay, that's what he wants to get at.
Okay. When she brought up my father, it was so real and so accurate. That'll get your attention.
Also, your dad was with one of your dogs or his dog. I picked up a Bucky.
Buck. That's a dog my father had named Buck. He was a hunting dog.
He's with him.
He's with him?
Well, he brought him here to the ranch today to talk to you.
Really? How you doing, Buck?
So what he told me to tell you now, I'm not technical, but I'll give it to you as best I understand what
Got
he
it.
means. He said something with the fuselage. I do feel I have your dad. He said something with the fuselage.
Yes, the plane.
Do you know what he means?
Yes, absolutely. I got a plane that had a bad fuselage, and I paid a ton of money getting rid of it because of the fuselage.
Okay. This is exactly why he's talking about fuselage.
Right.
That's his way of saying I'm watching because he's giving me the lowdown. He also told me that I don't know that you were able to. Were you traveling when he passed? Were you not able to be with him?
No, I was traveling, but I chartered a jet and got to the bedside 40 minutes before he
Okay,
passed.
and he was out of it? He was out?
Yes.
Okay.
He was doing,
Sorry.
he was the death gargle. Then the doctor came over and said to me, your dad's dying.
Mm-hmm.
It broke my heart to see him. It just killed me. I kept telling him how much I loved him.
He knows. He's bringing up that moment. He knew you were there. So he has no regrets.
Her bringing my father in today was kind of startling.
Do you know what he's trying to do here?
No.
I do. He's trying to make you a believer
In what?
in the fact that he's still alive without a physical.
Spirit.
Yes. And that
So
he,
you're telling me my father hasn't gone on to heaven?
of course he did.
Oh, he's in heaven.
Of course. Oh, he's in a good place.
Okay. I didn't know how to take it, to be honest. It was so real and so accurate.
He also told me that he's been watching over this property a lot. I think what he's bringing up is what's happening in this house. He said, tell him that he still watches you and that there is activity in this house. It accelerates, it enhances when you're away. That's what he said. But when you are here, the activity seems less, but yet there is activity.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, you have to bring me in.
Come on. This is a little more than I bargained for.
Are you nervous?
I mean, I'm certainly not the first person that doesn't want to do this that you've ever been with, right?
Absolutely not.
For years, Tammy and I, we would not walk into that other side of that house, either one of us by ourselves. We always went together.
There's a lot of activity here. Has anything ever happened in this hallway?
Not that I know of.
On the way here, I stopped at this bridge. I was compelled to pull over because I saw in my vision a waterway and a bridge.
The Red River separates my ranch from Texas.
There's a man that patrols or did patrol, and I do feel he was from one of the tribes, and he was trying to protect the Oklahoma side from the Texas side, getting all their cattle and coming in and taking their land.
The Fort Worth Highway, the wagon train, and the Indians
Yeah?
all came through this property right back here. Down the hill, we found relics,
Yeah?
arrowheads.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you said that, I got chills. Why don't we keep walking? I want you to take me to that upstairs where you said there's a lot of noise, where your children are not
Yeah.
particularly fond of going. You lead the way. Oh, this is another weird vibe right here.
No, my kids will not sleep over here.
I have to tell you, this room, when I walked in,
Look at all the pictures. Every one of them is twisted. Ugh, I just got a crazy feeling.
Terry, as soon as we walked in this room, I felt another presence join us from the spirit world. He just walked right through you, gave you the
Is
chills.
that what that was?
That's exactly what that was.
Gee.
I have to tell you, this room, when I walked in,
Look at all the pictures. Every one of them is twisted. Ugh, I just got a crazy feeling.
Terry, as soon as we walked in this room, I felt another presence join us from the spirit world. He just walked right through you, gave you the
Is
chills.
that what that was?
That's exactly what that was.
Gee.
He's younger. He's not your father. He said he knows you from back in the day. Did you ever do this thing with the hands? He's doing that. Like
this?
yeah, like you give me your hand, and then you put yours on my,
Oh, yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
That's my friend Tommy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And he's very handsome, very handsome.
Good-looking guy. Yeah.
Good looking guy. Died young, though.
Yes,
He died young.
he did.
He's showing himself to me.
Yeah.
He looks sick. It looks like cancer. What I'm hearing is, I didn't want no burning from the inside out.
He knew he had cancer, but he would not do anything about it. He tried, what do you call those?
The holistic approach?
Yes. When she was talking about Tommy, he was my best friend. He died of cancer. I mean, this blew me away a little bit, for sure.
He said, did you get my letter?
Wow. I did. Yeah, his daughter delivered it to me.
He made me feel like it was a goodbye letter.
Yes.
He said that he did not see you before he passed away. And he's so sorry that I think you were traveling again. It's what he made me feel.
Because I didn't go to his funeral. Well, I wasn't in town to go to his funeral. I was away. But he would know, well, obviously, he knows that I'm that I cared a great deal about him.
He
As
could
a
feel
friend,
it.
yeah.
He could feel
As a
it.
friend, yeah. We did grow apart. We're good now, he and I, which was important.
He said, Terry, how much money do you need? I know you enjoy your work. He wants you to maybe slow down a little. Does that make sense?
It does. The message that he was giving me for me to basically slow down and enjoy, my life a little more was a great message.
I feel like when you say yes to some obligations, right after that, you're like, why did I say yes to that? There's so many more times that you're away than you're here.
You're right. You got me pegged. This really kind of got me today because too much of this was just too close to feelings, Does everybody have an energy? Don't they just go to heaven?
He did go to the other side. He's taken this time to come through me and
okay.
talk to you.
Okay.
There are some trap souls that I can also connect to. That guy with the gun that I told you earlier, he's a protector in this house.
Right.
He's up here too. And this man's trapped. This guy did not go into the light. He's here. Something in this house is drawing him here. And as a matter of fact, he keeps showing me that he appears in your bedroom at night. Have you ever seen him?
The shadow, we saw the shadow.
You saw it moving, right?
Yes.
I really, really, really want to see that space if that's okay with
Yeah.
you. I want to also hear from Tammy any other experiences she had.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to lead the way?
Let's go.
Because this guy, he needs to go. Feeling the chill again? We survived. I would love to hear what you've experienced.
So the very first thing I ever had happen, he was out of town. I was here by myself. Right about this spot over here, I
Okay.
had a recliner right here. I had a floor lamp right here that had a switch on it, was the dimmer switch. And I'm sitting here and all of a sudden this lamp goes all the way off, all the way on. 3 times, very distinct, not a fast burst, because I sat there thinking, okay, power surge? No, because that was way too slow and controlled. And I was like, I'm not looking behind me. I'm not moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else have you experienced here besides the light?
The shower coming on in the steam room. Not the
Oh, the steam room.
but the water.
Forgot about
the
that.
water. The actual shower head is not dripping. It has water coming out of it. Nobody's in there.
Did that happen a lot when he was also out of town?
Yeah. He was out of town.
'Cause I keep seeing something. Would you excuse me? I have to talk to Tammy in private. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
As I'm putting the pieces of this paranormal puzzle together, I'm starting to feel that things in this house are a lot darker than I thought. But I want to talk to Tammy about it before I approach Terry. So I wanted to talk to you because I don't want to alarm him. I know he's a little bit nerved up about the energy in this house. But there is a man in this house. The problem is this man is aggressive. And he thinks he is the man of this house. There is a man in this house. The problem is this man is aggressive. And he thinks he is the man of this house. My concern is the more Terry's not around you, he's getting louder and louder in this house because it seems as if this entity, he's very drawn to you. You remind him of a woman in his life. He was connected somehow to that girl with the horse that died. So it's this whole vibe of trying to protect you, and in the meantime, it looks threatening. And I feel like when Terry is here, he's still in his pattern, this man. This man is a spirit that worked night and day, and he took his job so seriously. He kind of reminds me of how Terry takes his work. He doesn't belong here, is my point. You don't need him as your protector.
Right.
Because he's not going to where he's supposed to go.
Right. So can you help him?
I think you and Terry can help him, and I want to wait till you're both together to tell you my idea.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Sure. When she talks about the entities or the personalities that are in the house, I can't say I think it's a coincidence that it all relates to our lives. I think it's all connected in some way in the big picture.
Hello there.
So, what I would like to do is have you show me where you saw that dark shadow in your bedroom.
Okay,
Okay?
got it.
And then I'll take it from there.
Oh boy, this is not gonna be good. Okay, I was in bed, I was asleep. And you know how you just feel like someone's watching you? And so I sat up just like this because I felt someone was in the room. I saw the shadow. And then it went whoosh, straight around the bed to here and did this, turning the lights on and lights off. And then it ran the water.
Oh, yeah. They can do that.
I was so shook up. And I told you about this. My designer wanted a picture of these fireplace covers. So Tammy came over here and took a picture of it. And when we got it developed, this whole side was a woman's face. I mean, spooky. So spooky. It was just clear.
I find it ironic that the woman in the nightgown, she was such a horse lover, and look what
Look,
this is.
I know. Stirrups.
And she died trying
Fireplace.
to save her horse in a fire. The horses barreled out when she
They
let
got
them
crazy
out.
today in the field. Holy cow!
What did we start? They got a little bit wild with us, a lot wild.
Well, I've been around horses all my life, and I understand when horses panic and everything. If something spooks them,
They'll hurt you, they'll
kick.
kill you.
They don't mean to, but yeah.
Well, they didn't mean to
exactly.
kill her, but they killed her.
Yeah. Well, fire to a horse is,
Bad.
yeah.
She wound up burning. I feel her name is Madeline. She has a lot in common with you in that you save horses. She died trying to save horses. There's an ironic parallel here, but what I really want to tell you, and I would love you to take this serious, there really is a man in this house that is very drawn to protecting Tammy.
Good.
Wait, but you haven't heard the whole story.
He thinks he's the man of the house. You see? Yeah,
So is he the one that?
absolutely.
Okay.
I got the whole picture now. He was connected to that woman who died. I feel that it was his wife-to-be. And it looks to me as if he took his job out of control seriously. And he feels that if he were not working that night, she would have still been alive if he were there to help.
Right. Let me ask you, why did he reveal himself to me that one time? I mean, that's the scariest thing. I've never seen anything like that.
Did it ever occur to you that this man might have also been trying to give you a warning? I see a lot of interesting similarities in you not being around, him not being around, him working too much. See, he's not attacking you. He's trying to let you learn from his mistakes, his regrets. Do you see the similarities of your life?
Yes, I do. Yeah, for sure.
I'm putting all the pieces together where Tom said, chill a little, you don't have to say yes to everything.
We've had that discussion at least 3 times this week that I can remember. We don't have to take that work. You can relax a little for your sake.
And your answer is,
I know you're right, but...
but what?
Well,
what is the but?
I say, yeah, I know you're right, but I can make X amount of dollars. If I take the other 2, then I've got this much and this much, and da-da-da-da-da.
You just validated your friend, Tommy. It's not a coincidence that this very week I come here to tell you what all of this is. It's been on your heart.
Yeah, she says that a lot.
For his own health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The suggestions from the other side about my working habits and taking on all the jobs was spot on. My dad and Tommy and my wife had already been telling me these things, and she's still here. There's a good lesson here for me, so I appreciate that.
Aww. That makes me feel so happy.
I'm surprised at how emotionally involved it got. I just thought you were going to come in here and tell me whether or not this dude was an axe murderer, and then you were going to say some yabba dabba doos or something, and he'd be out of here, and I can go to bed and get some sleep. You know, it just has been a real wonderful day. I want to thank you.
Aw, thank you.
It was a great day, man. I wouldn't take anything for this day. You know, I don't know how I'm going to sit down and tell my friends, you ain't going to believe this. They're going to go, were you drinking?
And hopefully next time, I'd like to see you sitting on that rocking chair, kicking your feet up with a nice cold
Well, I'll
one.
have Tam take a picture and send it to you.
Oh,
There we
will
go.
you do that?
Appreciate
Aw,
it.
thank you. I'm always amazed at the way the spirit world works to try to help us. What seems to be demon-like and creepy wound up being someone who was trying to give Terry a warning. I think all's well that ends well.